The market takes the express route to the danger zone. Can the bears hold, or is the flash crash over? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that we were looking for the market to push up toward that 5,600 to 5,800 zone, and that's exactly what we saw as the market launched higher. I did not expect it in one day, but here we are approaching the danger zone, and now the question is, can the bears hold, or is the flash crash over? I'll get into that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, as always, before we jump into the charts, we will take a look at the results of our indicator. If you're new here, we've built a custom trading view indicator, and we will jump in and take a look. It is absolutely killing the market. It killed it again yesterday, so let's jump in and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart, and this is what we use in my room for day trading. We day trade the SPY, but it does work on any stock, index, or future. You can use it for any other product you want to use it for, but we mainly use it for the SPY because that's what we day trade in my room. You can also use it for swing trading, and I've shown many videos on Amazon and Apple and Nvidia and Bitcoin and others to show how powerful it is, and it absolutely kills. So if you're new, we've built a custom trading view indicator right here. You can see it, IWJ Pivot Point Pro. I'll hit the I, and you can see the buys and sells go away. So that is the buys and sells here on the chart. And what it does is it's a forward-looking price action indicator. It's not about crossing moving averages or some other BS that takes too long to get in and get you in at bad spots. It's looking for pivot points. It's looking for support and resistance, and then it factors in about 150 other things to find its exact entries. Now, you do need a trading view account. You need real-time data on the ES and the NQ, and that's separate from a normal trading view account. And you need to have your pre-market, which is here in yellow, and your post-market turned on for the indicator to work properly. Other than that, once you do all of those things and turn it on, it's super simple to use, and it's helping hundreds of traders steadily beat the market. So today we got a start of a move up, and then we got our first sell signal right here at 501.80. It got us in at around 500, and this doesn't look like a big move because the chart's so spread out because the move was so big today. But it was actually about a 3-point move down, 500 down to about 496.40. So 3.5 or so point move down, a nice winner for us to start. Then we got this one here, which also looks small, but it was actually about a 3-point move. Got us another winner here. And this one was all in one bar. The buy signal flashed. We got in. It went up about 3 points, and we had another winner there. So really nice trading day again for us. Guys, you get videos, you get instructions on how to use it and when to take profit, all the stuff you need to know to use it like we do. It also helps if you're in my room because I coach a lot on it, and my midday call, we go through it heavily. And it is helping traders just absolutely understand when to get in and out. Now, a trading day like this, guys, isn't a one-off day. It happens all the time. In fact, the first 3 months of the year, we're up 29,000. I know the tweet here, the comment that I pasted here says 31,000 because Matt wants me to jump up to 30 contracts. I still trade 25, so it's actually 29,000 that we're up on the year in the first quarter. That's 29%. We base that on a $100,000 account and 25 contracts per trade. And of course, right now with the option volatility being so high, we have sized down to 10 contracts because we are paying $5 to $6 an option contract, which is outrageous, but we're still beating the market. So an absolutely crushing day again, helping hundreds of traders, and I want to help you be a part of this, and here's how you do it. There's a link down in the description. Click that link and it'll take you over to my website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. If you scroll down past the rooms, you'll see Trading View Indicators. It's $59 a month, $5.90 for the year. You get 2 months free on the yearly. And guys, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee because I want you to get this. Go ahead and get it. Put it on your chart. Paper trade it. Don't trade it. Watch it. See if it does what I say it does. If it doesn't, say, hey, it's not for me, and I'll give you your money back within 30 days. If it's for you, keep it like 99% of people do. Make money, beat the market, and have an incredible experience. You saw on the other screen, people called it a cheat code. Guys, this is absolutely killing the market. I want you to be a part of it. Now, one other thing before I switch over to the charts, once you sign up for the indicator, you will fill out a form where I get your Trading View username so I can give you access to it. And then right here, before you get into the training videos, you have several videos here on how to set it up, how to use it, all that kind of stuff. You can click right here to open a Trading View account. So if you don't have an account, go ahead and sign up for the indicator first, then click this link to sign up for Trading View. You will get a discount on your account. Now, full disclosure, I also get a kickback off of that, but we both win. You get a discounted account, and I get a kickback for referring you to TradingView and getting you to sign up. So there's a link right in here if you don't have a TradingView account so you can sign up for one. And then if you scroll down, you can see the videos setting up TradingView, setting up the indicator, your day trading strategy, your alternate strategy, and our weekly swing strategies. Guys, it is helping hundreds and hundreds of traders beat the market. I get every day email after email saying how great it is, and I want you to be a part of it. Now, let's jump into the charts and take a look. Market's playing out basically how I thought. I didn't think it would be a 10% up day. That's kind of weird. I think it's the biggest candle since before COVID, or maybe COVID had one about this big. It's close. But just an insane day. I mean, this was an insane down day on the 4th, and it's double the size of that candle. It engulfed that candle and this candle, and it's trying to engulf this one. But we were looking for an ABC off of the low here, which is what we're seeing. And now the potential really becomes, can the bulls get through this box? And if they can, what happens next? So the potential paths, and still the primary is the bearish path until proven otherwise by the bulls. But we would look for this as an A, B, C into this box. It comes at 5,600 to 5,800. The bottom's technically 5,550, but they do have a little bit of room above here that they can come into. In general, you would expect a rejection out of this box, whether it's at the bottom or the top. You'd expect them to at least reject in an ABC down, if not absolutely melt down. So this rejection, or the next pullback, I should say, will tell us a major story. So if we get a corrective pullback, there are two options, right? There's that we get a bigger ABC that takes a little bit longer to kind of repair the market, because a one-day 10% move doesn't repair the damage done to the MACD and the oversold status and all those things. It's nice, it's incredible, it's a big move, but it doesn't repair all of that. So I wouldn't be shocked to see a bigger ABC where they come back down, test this area again, and then come up into the box before coming down. But if they move directly into the box, I wouldn't be looking for that anymore in a bearish stance. Or I should say, I wouldn't be looking for that anymore like this. That would be more bullish. So like we said yesterday, bulls are in control over 58.40, a sustained break of this high, which is about 58.40, I think, 58.37, somewhere in there. But a sustained break of this high, the bulls start to take control, and then we could start to look at new highs at that point. So if they do something like this, that would be very bullish, and we'd be looking to 63, 6,400. The primary path is still the downside. We were looking for a big rally. I was looking for a squeeze, obviously not a 10% in one day squeeze. Nobody's ever looking for that. If you are, you're crazy. But we did get the squeeze, and everybody will tell you it was because of the tariff suspension. I told you yesterday that's what we were looking for before anybody knew that the tariff suspension was coming. So I still argue that news is noise, and that it just was the catalyst that pushed it up today, but it was going to go up, in my opinion, either way. At any rate, what happens next is important. When the next pullback, if it's 5 waves down, especially if they challenge the lows, that's very dangerous for the whole overall market. We'd then look for a 3-wave bounce and then drop off a cliff. If that's the case, we're looking at either the October 22 or October 23 lows, somewhere in that range. We would be looking for the market to find its first major bottom before a multi-year rally that doesn't take us into new highs. It would be a B wave rally, and then a bigger C wave down after that. So that would be the primary path. As of now, the bears are still in full control. Even after a 10% move, they're still under the main resistance here. So until the bulls are able to clear the main resistance, the bears are still in control. So again, anything that gets into this box and starts to pull back, that will tell us a major story. If they pull back tomorrow is the sell, then we could still see again that ABC down, test these lows, then back into the box before down after that. But once they get into that box, the pullback will tell the story. 3 waves down can be bullish, 5 waves down would be bearish. Any questions on the ES or S&P complex? These are the days you like to see. We were long yesterday before at the close, and closed out today for a really nice win on our swing trade. So that was a really nice bar today. Those are fun days to be involved in the market. All right, let's look at the NASDAQ. Now, since the NASDAQ has basically already gotten to its zone, 19.5 was the bottom of its zone, and it's not quite there, but it's pretty darn close. I would say that the next pullback is going to be important for that reason because NASDAQ is already there. In other words, I said you could get, on ES, I said you could get an A, B, C down, then a C wave up, and then down. I'm not sure you would get that in the NASDAQ, but it's certainly possible. They could extend to the top end of the box to the 20,005 area, and then we would see them turn down off of this B wave high. That would be a fairly common move. So the big issue is the height of the NASDAQ. The secondary issue is the time. Like I said on the ES, there hasn't been enough time to repair the oversold damage on the charts. So the bears may want to pull back, set up a move like this that gets everybody kind of bullish, and then turn it back down. That's still the primary path as long as we're below this high. But if they push over 20,500 and the bulls can sustain that, back test it and go like this, that would be very bullish to 23 to 24,000 in a new all-time high. So right now, the next pullback will tell the story on the NASDAQ as well. 3 waves down, sets up for another bull move, whether that's here and then down or on up, to be determined. 5 waves down, which is the primary right now, very bearish. We'd look for a bounce off the lows and then down off a cliff. So the market in a very, very dangerous spot right now, coming into this major resistance zone. It's in a spot that can really sell quickly off of any of this area. So I would be just really cautious if I was long. And then my next long, if I was going to be long, would be off of a 3-wave pullback or a break above this high, and then a back test into that high. Then you could get long there if you want to be a bull. But the bull move, the easy part of that is over now. Now it's the bears' turn to face their test and see if they can pass. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it'll take you right over to our website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial. That's because I want you to get in there. I want you to make sure you love it and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. You literally have nothing to lose by checking us out. We also have our educational material. If you scroll down a little further on the page, you're going to see our indicators, which you saw in the first part of the video, and also our courses. We have our Trade Waves Academy course, and right now I am giving 50% off of this course if you get the yearly indicator. So if you buy the yearly indicator right now, you're getting 2 months for free on that, and then you get Trade Waves Academy 50% off. In Trade Waves Academy, we go over all of the things that are outside of Elliott Wave to put a complete package together. We go over market psychology, capital management. You can see all the modules here on the screen. Options trading basics, candlestick patterns, how to trade price action, bull and bear traps, how to identify market reversals, fib levels and why they're important, how to identify key support and resistance, and trade setups and proper risk reward. All of this comes inside of Trade Waves Academy. On top of that, you get our Elliott Wave for Beginners course included in this price, and you get the Advanced Elliott Wave for free included in this price. So for $497, you get all of those modules I just said, plus the Beginners course, plus Advanced Elliott Wave. It's an incredible deal, and you can get it for half off right now if you get the yearly indicator. Now, as I did mention, we do have our Advanced and our Beginners Elliott Wave courses. In our Advanced course, we're going through a lot of the things we're seeing on the charts right now. A lot of those things are the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, double and triple threes, flats, triangles, trading Elliott Wave, which right there, that is worth the price of admission. People don't understand that there's 2 paths and how do you trade them if there's up and down. It's because you trade setups, and there are very good setups in Elliott Wave Theory. You have to know how to spot them and trade them, and we talk about that here so that you can understand how to do this course. Now, I understand if this is too advanced. You can see, though, that our traders love it. But if you need to get started at the beginning, we have our Elliott Wave for Beginners online course. And this course is really helping traders understand a complex market in a way that makes sense. It's extremely confusing when good news makes the market go down, bad news makes the market go up. It stops at random places. You don't know what's going on. That's because the news cycles were garbage. Elliott knew this long ago. He knew that key levels mattered. It's not random, and it's you're able to find these key levels, and this is what gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. In this course, you get 25 videos where we go through your introduction. We have to introduce you to Elliott Wave Theory. We have to get your mindset right and give you the KISS method, how this works and why it works. It's very scientific based. People think it's just, oh, you just make a wave up. No, very scientific based. It's outstanding. Chart setup and tools. We go through all of your chart setups, every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave, how to use it and why we use it. And then the Elliott Wave for Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to find the key levels, how to understand impulsive and corrective waves, how to know where to get these measurements, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to make sense of an irrational market. Now, the really cool thing about both of these courses is there's several ways to get them cheap or for free. You can get them both at a $37 discount with our Elliott Wave course bundle. You can get them for free in our Trade Waves Academy course. If you buy that, they are included in that course. Or if you just want to get them at a low monthly cost, you simply get one of our monthly rooms, as the Elliott Wave courses are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, we give you all of your real-time market updates, all of your buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions are answered. The midday video that you watch in these calls, that's live for everybody in these rooms. And then you get the beginners and the advanced course included in this price. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing and day trade. So we do trade quite often in my room. Now, if you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced trading, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as the individual stocks, the futures trading, his income trading method that just kills it, and his reduced risk binary method that gets you in at a cheap price, get you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures that trade that's so unique. That's why you get a 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with your next market update.